Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Bergomi. And Gabriel. Thuram. Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Works it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And it's Nedved. Nedved. Rummenigge. Shot a goal! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi goes short. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Wan-Bissaka. That'll be a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Isak. Vietnam so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Messi. Vieira. Partey. And here's Isak. Isak! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vieira. Nedved in acres of space out wide. Terrific header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Isak. Short changes him with that pass. Haaland! And again the keeper stands strong.
Haaland clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wan-Bissaka. Chance here to counter. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Half an hour played now. That's a good ball played into space. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Tries a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's well spotted. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, and he's through the middle. Vieri. It's Vieri! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that's a throw-in. Isak. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. He's had it nicked away. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Yeah. Thuram. It's gone out for a throw-in. Van Dijk. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraging the pass with an...
Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Up towards the front line.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the shot! And that's off target. Vieira. Rijkaard. It's Bellingham. And it's Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It is a corner, good chance. So, third corner of the game. Up for a header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he finish?
Changement.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Le nombre de spectateurs.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71 150.
Still, we await the first breakthrough. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Done delicately. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Wan-Bissaka.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a throw.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 32, le numéro 9, Messi, le numéro 7.
Now it's Rodrigo.
À leur place,
Mbappé.
le numéro 8, Bale, le numéro 10,
Played back
le
in.
numéro 42, Yaya Touré.
Mohamed Salah.
Changement en cours.
Now it's Bale. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! And he's there to belt it away. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. And they've switched it over to the other side. That's Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Nedved. Yaya Touré. And here's Bale.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great work on the overlap. Gabriel clears it away. Bale.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get onto this? Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappé.
Oh, really well played.
Mbappé. Yaya Touré.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Now it's Nedved.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Nice interception, well timed. It's run loose here. Bale picks a decent hit. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. All hands on deck for this one.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 14. Totti. Temps additionnel.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Rummenigge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Picked out, brilliant, hits one! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. So what can they make of this?
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Thuram cuts out the pass. And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. Lahm. That's been cut out, well played. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Vinicius Junior. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, well played. Good spot, he's seen the run. Great hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's why...
Oh, terrible mistake. Has a goal! Goal! The breakthrough strike. Terrible error, duly punished. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Germany look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Courtois gets it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's there to belt it away. Van Dijk. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And it's Baggio. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Haaland is herring after that one. Oh, that's clever. He's in! Decent hit! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well...
He's gone for goal. Gullit.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Van Dijk. Maldini. Isak. Oh, that's a fine interception. Roberto Baggio. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Goes in for the header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot. Gullit. And now the breakaway. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be one.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, great chance. Big chance. Sticks it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Vietnam are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cucurella kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a throw-in. Thuram. Maldini. Van Dijk. And that's really well manoeuvred. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Vinicius Junior is there, and he can get that clear. Pull it. And he's had a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Lam cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The attendance for this match was
No,
72,306.
again, there's no way through. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Isak. Pedri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gets his pass away. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. One behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Germany. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 24, Baggio. Number 13, Gullit. Coming on the field,
Rijkaard.
number 5, Bellingham. Number 11,
Always onto this.
Van
Now it's Mbappe.
Number 14,
And the shot!
Substitution.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice physical challenge. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now. Lahm concedes a free kick for that.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely that settles it. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. And he's cut it out.
Germany are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Messi looks for the finish. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Germany certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Now that's well seen too. And that has sent him sprawling. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Osimhen. Oh, what has happened here? Osimhen! They are rampant! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. Mohamed Salah just eases him off the ball. Rodrigo. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted. Has a shot! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Mbappe!
Oh, denied at the last. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Mbappe!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Vietnam really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And he'll shoot here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Real chance! And another try! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking tidy in possession here. Messi. Chance! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's given a throw. Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Speculative strike.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Haaland. And here's Isak. Oh, nicely intercepted. And now the breakaway. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. That's played into space. That is good alertness. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Isak. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. Back into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Haaland. That's an excellent interception. Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. He's picked his way through. Cleared away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the counter is on. Isak. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Bergomi attempts a clearance. Rijkaard. Isak. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's headed upfield. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Isak! And again the keeper stands strong. Vietnam have their 3rd corner. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Isak! Isak! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Vietnam take the lead. That has not gone well. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
3 minutes added time.
Mbappe. Partey with the clearance. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. That's very neat. Pedri. And here's Suarez. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Vietnam come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the great hit! And again! Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Thuram, and it's skewed away. Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. Wan-Bissaka. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He can run onto that. Now he's off and running. Messi. Szoboszlai. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Wan-Bissaka has found the net here, of course. Szoboszlai. Thuram does well to get it back. Szoboszlai.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nesta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bergomi makes the interception. Pedri now looking to orchestrate a counter. Isak. Partey. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. No way through. He's had a hit! They've done it! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Thuram. Mbappe. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's Pedri. And here's Suarez. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Messi. And he's heaved it away. And it's Luis Suarez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Luis Suarez. And here's Mbappe. Luis Suarez. And that's been won straight back. And now they can clear their lines. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland.
Vietnam probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Wan-Bissaka claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Well,
after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Vietnam definitely.